What is up, everybody? This is my Superman Lois, Season 1, Episode 10, Oh Mother, Where Art Thou? Review. That is the title of the episode, and, just off the bat, I thought this episode was, like, it was amazing, I'm not gonna lie. My review might be bad. There weren't a lot of clips for this episode, man, so I'm just using the same photos a lot, but, yeah, if I had to give it something out of 10, I would give it an 11. I thought this was a great episode, man. So unexpected, and yeah, I can't wait till the next episode, man. But anyway, I'm rambling, and let's roll that intro. We start off right after the last episode ended with Morgan Edge talking to Clark, and Morgan Edge kind of explains what's going on here. And I'm sorry if I got this wrong. He's Tommarrow or something. That's his Kryptonian name, and he is the son of Laura. I guess you'd call her Laura L now, but Clark's mother, Laura. That is her his father, and he explains that his father, Zanro, or something like that, sent him to Earth before Clark, so he kinda is the first son of Krypton, or he's the first Kryptonian to ever be on Earth. Explain why he looks older than Clark. When even the rumors were happening, he got sent, so he got sent, and these people on the English countryside decided to shoot him, so that pisses Morgan off, and he heat visions them, or we don't see the heat vision happening against them because, you know, it's a TV-14 show. But yeah, I don't know, this origin really came out of nowhere, and that's the surprising thing. We all were thinking the John Henry Irons would be like the Reverse Flash twist from Season 1 The Flash. This is literally the same exact thing. I fell for it, and it's still... But Morgan does ask Clark to join him, and Clark says no, so they have a little mini... I guess you couldn't say it's a battle. Morgan grabbed Clark and threw him into a bunch of rocks, if that's the best way to describe it. But Clark, is this better? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. At the Cushing's house, Sarah is fighting, or Sarah is talking to Lana about Kyle, and Sarah's kind of mad. Kinda, that's a lie. Sarah is mad. She feels like they just had a great moment, and it all turned back to crap. So Sarah grabs her keys and leaves. I don't think Sarah is old enough to drive, though. Maybe she is, I don't know. That actress is very short. That came out of nowhere. Out of my mouth, I'm sorry. But then Kyle walks in after Sarah leaves, and Kyle tries to talk to Lana, and Lana keeps trying to find out what's going on. Lana's like, tell me since Morgan Edge offered you the gave you the offer, tell me everything that's happened since then. So then Lois tries to call Lana. It's like 5 missed messages or whatever, and Lana leaves a voicemail, and obviously she's trying to warn him against Kyle, but who's Lana talking to right then? Kyle. But anyway, she goes, Sam comes up to her once she's done leaving the voicemail, and Lois tells Sam about everything, and Sam will send some the DOD over there to go find Kyle. But Superman appears back at the house, and he has a meeting with the family where they all talk about what was just revealed to Clark about the Tommarrow situation, or I'm just gonna call him Morgan, because that's what I know him as and I recognize that face as. But Clark explains, and I saw a lot of people saying that Jordan kind of only refers to he refers to Clark not having any other family, like Kara. Yeah, they need to at least mention Supergirl on this show, man. But, yeah, it's just kind of confusing. But, I have a theory about that. What if Superman Lois takes place in, like, September 2020 right now, but while Supergirl's in, like, April 2020, so what if Superman Lois takes place after Supergirl's finale? It's an easy fix. But, Superman and Jor-El talk, and Superman's kind of yelling at Jor-El, like, for good reason. Jor-El never told him about, Tommarrow or any of that. He has a sibling, man, on Earth, in fact. I don't think Jor-El knew that he was on Earth, but it's just, yeah. And, yeah, from what I get from Superman and Lois, they're kind of, I don't know if Laura was the scientist or I'm just basing this off the Chris Reeves movies, but they're kind of making Marlon Brando's, or just the Jor-El character from, like, Superman the Animated Series, Laura, with, like, the scientist and everything. But, yeah, Jonathan and Jordan talk after that meeting, and, their lives are just so chaotic, man. Like, it's only been, like, a month since they found out their dad is Superman, and all these things, changes happen in their lives. They moved to Smallville. It's just a big thing, but, Lois gets in the conversation, and Sam comes in and says that they found. But, at the Cushion's house, Kyle and Lana are talking, and, Kyle doesn't remember what was going on when he got the procedure done, but then, they hear a knock on the door, and it's Lois. And Lois goes into the Cushion's house, and, yeah, stuff just happens, because Kyle immediately, since it's not Kyle, he just activates and grabs Lois and Lana by the neck, and it's just too much of a shock, man. Too much of a shock. And, I bet it was a shock for Lana. She doesn't even know that Clark is Superman. That's what I meant by, like, too much of a shock. But Lois was holding kryptonite in her hand, and she hits, Kyle with the kryptonite in her hand, making them free, and then a bunch of DOD agents, apprehend him. And, then I think we cut to commercial break, and it just starts off with Sam talking to Kyle, and Sam's like, man, you can either tell us or we get it out of you through pain. And Kyle's like, you can't hurt me. But Sam shows that the lights that he put in, were laced with kryptonite. So, Jonathan and Jordan talk, and then Jordan goes to talk with Sarah, and yeah, Sarah just explains, like, Jordan kind of explains what's going on. It's just, he can't tell Sarah much. I think we all want Sarah to know about Clark and everybody. That's obviously going to happen by the end of the season. I'd be surprised if it doesn't, but it would also be, this writing is great and unpredictable, so I'm not going to try to predict anything, honestly. But, Lois and Clark talk, and it's just a bunch of stuff, but, yeah, man, Clark, they find out, the scientist, they show Lana and everything, but then Clark, they actually find the scientist, so he goes to the, I think this is it, yeah, he goes to the place, and they get the scientist, the DEO comes in, comes in, and they interrogate the scientist and take away the mind-swapping equipment, and also, yeah, whatever, that channel that was just right there, he's linked down below. But, yeah, Lois and Lana talk, and they go into the base that the DOD has set up, and the DOD basically has set up a bunch of bases around Smallville, But this is the first time Lana sees Superman not on TV or anything, which I wouldn't be surprised if that was a lie, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't either. I'm excited for next episode. I think we're going back to the year 2000, maybe, but yeah. Clark just kind of talks to the scientist about what to do, and everything. It's just a big thing, but I saw somebody saying this is kind of like it felt like a season finale, which if you think about it, I don't know, I feel like it didn't wrap up much, so I felt like it was like a penultimate episode, maybe. Remember, this season was supposed to be 13, but then it got up to 15, so, yeah, we have 5 extra episodes, man. But we know they're going to take a break somewhere, because, Superman Lois ends on August 17th, they said. But, yeah. Sam talks to Lana, and they all talk, and, they need, like, a host to, have Laura's body go into to work the machine, and Lana offers herself up, and everybody's like, no, but I don't know if that's the point. I'll stop repeating myself. I don't know. But Clark and Jonathan talk, and I don't know. They're trying to get into the base with Sarah, and they're like yelling at the guard and stuff until Sam comes in, and Sam talks to Jonathan. Jonathan's still sticking with like the "you're a coward" thing, but I think he knows that's like some bullcrap after what happened last episode, where he like went into the Kryptonian to their house where all the Kryptonians were attacking them. But not all the Kryptonians this episode, man. That made that one look like 2 teddy bears fighting a human, man. But imagine if all at the end, imagine if all of those came after Lois Lane, like. Wow. And that many people just got superpowered and told nobody, like, whatever, I'm going off tangent. They go in there and Sophie sees, Kyle and calls him Dad, but Kyle doesn't recognize Sophie, so he doesn't even register it as Sophie. Sorry, I keep saying Sophie, Sarah, and he just mostly tells Jonathan that he's gonna kill Jonathan once he gets out of there. I think it's for trying to shoot, like, his friends or whatever. I don't know what it was for that Jonathan did to Kyle. I do know, but it's just, Superman and Lois talk. I love saying that because that's the title of the show. Yeah, Superman and Lois talk, and, right before this, Lois is like, you should go tell Lana, either as Clark or Superman, or both. But, I think it would mean a lot to her just to hear something from Superman or Clark. And so, I really thought Clark was about to reveal his identity here, but he didn't, so he just says some words of encouragement and, some Superman stuff as to, Lana before she does this. So Lana walks, and I love this scene because there is, like, no dialogue at all, really, except for a few, and Lana walks, and all the DOD, soldiers, I think, yeah, look at her, and, yeah, they just admire, the sacrifice that she's doing, and Lana looks at the machine, and, yeah, it's just a great scene, man. Lana is about to sacrifice herself, and because she feels guilty for, being partial, or to being partly responsible for why Morgan Edge is in power with, going to all the rallies with, Kyle and everything. But, yeah. She goes through the procedure, she, like, passes out for a little while, but she's not dead. I thought they would have cut to commercial break and be like, it failed. No, Lana's dead, but no, it worked, and she wakes up, and she is now Laura, I forget her original name, but Laura L. I think it would be something, but, she recognizes Clark immediately, and is like, Kal-El, and, Clark is like, Mother. I originally would have thought, oh mother, where art thou? I thought, the episode would be a flashback episode to Clark's childhood, because the last one, episode 5, ended with him going to the fortress, so we kind of need to see him going to the fortress, or I'm just not remembering stuff. We have Laura and Clark talking, and throughout this talk, it's just a very nice talk. Man, there's like 48 years. Clark is 48, yes. And, or I think he's in his 40s, Clark's in his 40s, so there's like 40 years to, because remember, Supergirl was stuck in the Phantom Zone for like 30 years, and then it took 13, yeah, basically. And it's just 30 years to catch up, man. 40, God, I gotta stop talking. And Lar obviously can tell that Lana is his love, his wife, and Clark says we have 2 boys, and Laura's like, tell me all about them. And Laura honestly could go meet them, but I think it could weird Jonathan Jordan out seeing it from Lana, but I think it would work. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, this talk was great. Just felt like, man, I miss Smallville. That's what I realized during this episode. And man, I just realized they're basically doing a plot from Smallville. This is the exact same thing that happened in Smallville during season 9, except it was Zod, not Morgan Edge. But yeah, John, Jordan, and Sarah talk, I'm sorry, but as they are, in the diner, stuff gets activated, and, one of the workers who are about to give them their drinks just drops the drinks and flies away. And then we have a quick little conversation between Leslie Lar and Morgan Edge, who, yeah, it's just a quick little talk. It wasn't memorable at all. It wasn't much at all. Yes. But then Sam and, they all talk at the DOD. Sam, Laura, Clark, and Lois all talk about the plan, and a plan, they need something like the size of the sun, enough energy as the sun, which doesn't exist, and, they all just need some size of the sun to happen, and Clark eventually figures it out, but it's not, they can't do the plan right now, but, yeah, I just really enjoyed this episode. I don't have much to say until I don't know what to say, man. I'm sorry, this is, like, very bad reviewing. You can leave, it doesn't matter, you dislike the video, man, but, Clark hears a thing in his ear, like, when somebody pushes the Superman thing and, like, the ring happens, he hears that, and, he flies all the way there, and it's Morgan Edge for their second reunion, and earlier Lois said, during their second reunion, talk to him like a brother, not like a villain, or whatever. So, as Morgan Edge is there, Superman flies down, and it's their real second conversation. Yeah, Arrowverse scenes, YT is in the description, so don't bug him. But, it has Superman and Morgan Edge talk, and Morgan Edge is like, back here, they probably kept you, they probably hid you and welcomed you. Not me, I landed in the countryside of England, and it shows young Morgan Edge, being taken, oh, sorry, I had to put my phone, being hunted, by these people, and eventually he gets surrounded and taken in to, like, a prison cell in the damp, in the dark, so no sunlight can reach him, because if sunlight reaches him, he'd recharge his powers, and, yeah. But then we have a quick little talk between Superman and Morgan Edge, and I'm very interested to see where this is going, but I don't know, that suit that Morgan Edge has is amazing. I think it's made by the same dudes who made the Superman suit, but yeah, I want to see some concept art of that. Or it's very much what I would do as Odd Suit as, or whatever. It's like the Blur from Smallville, whatever. Morgan Edge is in this flashback is being taken away, and he breaks free because he sees light, and as he sees light, he recharges, and the laser eyes happen, and he obliterates the guards that were taking him away, and yeah, that is truly what really happened. And Sarah, she goes in to see Kyle one more time or whatever. No, she doesn't. Yeah, this is where they fly away. Sorry, I got confused. Sarah, Jonathan, and Jordan are talking, and before they can get their drinks given to them or whatever, the dude flies away, or the waiter speeds away and flies away, and that's basically what almost like 100 people in Smallville do. It's just so unexpected. I didn't know what was going on, and you see them from Morgan Edge and Superman talk as this is happening, and it's just wow. I can't wait to see these John Henry Irons and Superman plot lines converge, or Morgan Edge. Felt like two different stories, but it's one big story. I want to know. I really want to get back to that. John Henry Irons plot with his Earth getting destroyed, but whatever. We see that all the Kryptonians coming for Superman as they talk, and Morgan Edge is like, it's either my side or your side, and Superman says this really powerful thing. He says, I'm paraphrasing, there is no side. There is no side. There is no right or wrong or whatever. So before he can do, so he just flies away, trying to divert all the superpowered people, and this is just beautiful, man. I mean, the CGI, man, like, I'm sorry, I'm a little hungry, but all these, like, they're just, look at all those laser eyes, man. But, Superman talks to Sam over comms eventually, and, he tells Sam the plan, that he's gonna fly in and grab the Eradicator, which is what Jor-El called it. I don't know if this Eradicator machine could create the Eradicator, the Superman bad guy, which I'm not opposed, but he tells them he's gonna grab it and create a solar flare, use up all his energy, and so Sam evacuates the place where it's being held, and Clark flies over, and they need to get everyone out of the streets so all the Kryptonians can just fly through, and Lois gets Jordan and Jonathan out the street, or yells to, like, come to mommy, or whatever. She doesn't say that. That would be weird to say. But they don't know where Sarah is, and Sarah is in Sarah's in where Kyle is, and she's gonna talk to Kyle. I mean, I don't know. So they have a rocky relationship as it is, and this probably doesn't help. Like, I don't know. I can't wait to see the aftermath for this, but yeah. They run to the side, and Superman flies through and grabs the device, but he flies through the sky, and on cue, man, this was so cool. It reminds me of that trailer, the first promo we had for Superman Lois. All these lasers shooting up at Superman, man. And Superman, man. No, all these lasers are shooting up at Superman, and it looks so cool until this is so cool, man. All the lasers, including Clark, hit the Eradicator, and Clark is shooting all of his heat vision in. It looks so cool, man. I'm sorry. But Morgan Edge realizes what is going on. He's like, fall back, but it's too late, because all the other Kryptonians have already shot into it, and the Eradicator goes off, creating a solar flare, destroying all the Kryptonian mines, basically killing them once more. Or, these vessels are free now, just, to use, like, supernatural terms or whatever. And, Kyle's free now, and Kyle talks to Sophie a little bit. It's just a bunch of, like, talking. We're not there yet. Lois goes to check on, Lana, and she does, and Lana is one of the best parts of this episode, I might say that, but, yeah, it's just great, man. All, they also, like, start celebrating, too. It's just, I don't know if any of the Kryptonians that fell from the sky had any broken bones or whatever, because if the, Kryptonians die, does that, like, mean that their healing health, like, or their thick skin or whatever Clark has, doesn't protect them anymore, or does it wear off over time? That's really my question, but, yeah. Lois and the boys talk about where Clark is, what's happening, and, we get, Antarctica, I think it is, where, the fortress happens. Clark is flying to the fortress to put back the Eradicator, but before he can get to the fortress, he's just so tired that, he just falls down out of the sky at the entrance of the fortress and has to climb his way up. And man, the Superman suit looks so cool. Tyler Hoechlin looks so cool in the snow. I don't know why, that just looks so cool. And you know, it's just stupid little paper that he landed in that, yeah, he just climbs his way up into the fortress, and, before he gets there, when he gets to the fortress, he passes out. And I want to see what's going on next. I don't think Superman feels cold. Or, maybe he does. I don't know. But, Leslie Lar is at the Rock Valley that we had in the beginning of the episode. She, and Morgan Edge talk. And I honestly have no idea what's going on here. This was very confusing. And, I don't know. They just talked about something. And they stared at this rock, which was confusing, because is that rock something special? Did Superman, like, crash into it? Is that their own fortress? Because the coloring, I thought they could have been in the, fortress, but no, they're in the valley, or whatever they were. But yeah, that is my review for Superman Lois Season 1, Episode 10, Oh Mother, Where Art Thou? Is the title of the episode, and if you're already here, please subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, and it would really help out the channel a lot. But anyway, if you're still around, comment down below. I don't know. Detective Comics, yeah. No, Action Comics, this is Superman. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling so you can find another video. Goodbye, stay safe, and